Should you hire someone to build your Shopify store? Welcome to this video. We'll be answering this question, which is a very popular high-ticket dropshipping question. Should you use Fiverr or Upwork or some of the other websites to help you, build a website if it's your first time? So first of all, we're talking about Shopify. Building a website on Shopify is easy, of course, for me. But for you, if it's your first time building a Shopify store, we've seen some students take weeks to build a Shopify store. And we've seen people that take hours to build a Shopify store. So if you're a person that's obviously, I can typically tell if someone's gonna take a month or longer to build a Shopify store versus a person that can finish in a couple hours. So if you're a person that's gonna take forever to build a Shopify store, then typically I would recommend hiring someone to help build your store for you. Now, you really want to model after successful stores, and probably the best example or one good example for a high ticket dropshipping store in terms of building out your website layout is recoveryforathletes.com. Nice and simple store in the fitness niche that if you have someone have them do this store. Nice and simple design, easy to read, and ultimately they're definitely doing well with business, so you may as well just have them copy this store. So with that being in mind, who should build their own Shopify store by themselves? So I do believe if you actually wanted to learn the skills and you have at least some tech background, like I know some people just never used a computer before and they can't find simple things, it's going to be a struggle. Even though the tutorials in the program is very straightforward, people still have a hard time finding, how do I change this, how do I change that? So if you're one person that's not very tech savvy, have your website built. It might just be a little bit better for you instead of spending weeks just to have your Shopify store built. If you're somewhat tech savvy, you could finish the website tutorial and the setup and everything within 2 to 3 hours at max. It's really not that crazy complicated. It's really just a template. You use the Empire theme, which is the Shopify theme that is what Recover for Athletes uses, and also it's a very professional Shopify theme tailored towards high ticket. It has all the conversion elements, like it's good for a large catalog. It has all the mega menus. It has all the filters and everything, good for a large collection. So Empire theme is the theme to go if you're going to build your own Shopify store without any help from freelancers and Fiverr. So now let's talk about, like, if you're going to pay Fiverr or someone on Fiverr to build your Shopify store, who should you pay or who should you use as a service to have your store built with? So I'm on Fiverr right now, and let's just do like Shopify store design. So on Fiverr, these are the filters that you want to do. You want to sort by best selling, and then also all filters right here. So you can sort by what's called seller level. So top rates are typically the most expensive because they have really high rating. Level 2 is a little bit better, but I would not do new sellers. Typically they're not as high quality. I'll stick with level 2 and high rated seller for your Shopify store. Next, you just want to look for reviews. Honestly, that's really the best way to tell. 4.5 and higher, of course, it's good. But if we just check some of the reviews, like this person has 1 2-star. It says, I felt that Sam was not working his review standards and need to improve his communication, attention to detail, and disappointed effort. Okay, that doesn't really tell much, but yeah, so this would be a decent store or a decent gig to start with. Obviously with these packages right here, premium niche focus store, advanced Shopify store, up to 50 products on the premium theme, shop logos, apps. If you just give them, hey, copy Recover for Athletes, he probably wants you to get either the standard or premium plan. Also inside the program, we do offer a completely done for you website setup, and honestly, it just takes us a couple hours to finish. But all you need to do is just provide the logo and the graphic images that you want to use for your store, and then boom, it's done within a few hours. So with Fiverr, you just want to find someone that actually has experience, and in terms of the reviews, as long as those look good, 100% go with the gig. There's no questions asked. It'll save you all the time and headache of trying to build your store for the first time. But besides that, after building out your Shopify store, you might need theme customizations if they're not doing it for you. So Shopify theme customization, these are essentially code edits. So if they want to add some sort of new feature, maybe they want to add like free shipping next to the price, maybe they want to add something custom down here, these are called custom code, so custom coding. And these aren't relatively too expensive depending on what you want done. But the service I use may not be on here specifically, but I think this is the guy that I use. Essentially, it was upwards of $100, but you could just contact the seller, make a Loom video of you going over exactly what you want to add to your website, and they will go in, add it for you, and then boom, you pay, and then you're done. So custom coding is relatively straightforward. All you do is, if you like some elements from other successful high-ticket dropshipping stores that you don't have on your store, record a Loom video, tell the person, hey, I want this in this specific way, I want it to be as precise as possible. Record that video, send it to some few sellers, and then get a quote that you like based on the reviews, pick the best, go with it, and then boom, it's done. So to answer your question, if you're not tech savvy, pay for a Shopify store because it's going to take you weeks, which is what I've seen. I don't know if people are not focused or they're not trying, but people take weeks sometimes to build a Shopify store. And then if you are tech savvy, you could build in a few hours. Just grind it out, super straightforward. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to work with me directly one-on-one to build your own high-ticket dropshipping store to 10K a month, profit guaranteed, or your money back, then there's a link to apply down below in the description below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.